What is a for loop?
For loops are a basic feature in programming used to repeat actions a set number of times. Instead of writing the same code again and again, a for loop lets you automate repeated tasks inside your software. This makes your code shorter, easier to read, and less error-prone, especially when you need to process lots of data or perform repetitive actions.
How for loops work?
A for loop uses a variable, often called a counter, that changes each time the loop runs. The loop starts with an initial value, checks a condition, and repeats its block of code while the condition is true. Each repetition can update the counter or perform different tasks, allowing you to control exactly how many times the loop runs.
Common syntax patterns in popular languages.
For loops look similar in many programming languages. In Python, you write for I in range 5, colon. In JavaScript, you might use for let I equals 0, I less than 5, I++, open curly bracket, close curly bracket. In C-based languages, the pattern is also similar. For int I equals 0, I less than 5, I++, open curly bracket, close curly bracket. The main parts are the starting value, the end condition, and the update step.
When should you use a for loop?
For loops are ideal when you know ahead of time how many times an action needs to happen. They are commonly used for counting, processing each item in a list or array, or repeating a calculation a specific number of times. If you want the loop to stop once a condition is met that you can't predict, other types of loops, like while loops, might be better.
Tips for writing efficient for loops.
To write efficient for loops, avoid doing unnecessary work inside the loop. Keep calculations and function calls outside the loop if they don't change. Make sure your loop will eventually end, and carefully check your starting and ending values. Well-designed for loops can make your code much faster and easier to maintain.